Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to our Behind Her Brand Monday Morning Brew. I got my fall cup. I love, love, love all things fall, and my third cup of green tea this morning. But I hope that your morning is starting off absolutely amazing. I hope you had a restful weekend. My family and I had, honestly, the best weekend, full of just nothing but activities. We were in the streets the whole weekend, just having a lot of family fun. But anyways, let me jump on for today. So today's going to be a little different. And, I always encourage you at the top of when I start these to share your thoughts and opinions. So I'm going to talk to you very briefly today about what typically hinders us from really showing up in ways that we should. And I'm going to tell you why I wanted to talk about this really quickly is because so many of us are so gifted, talented. Um, we have so much that is within us that needs to come out. And oftentimes I see women not really fully being and doing everything that they are called to do because they are hemmed up by things that literally and truly stop them from showing up fully who they are. And I'm going to put this disclaimer real quick at the top of this. I'm going to encourage you I go through these really quick 3 points here. If you find yourself editing yourself and how you're showing up every single day, please stop. I want to encourage women to fully show up in who they are, how they are. I want to encourage women to not feel like you have to be this or that to get accepted or to create engaging connections with people. One of the most beautiful things I love about working with so many different women is because there is so many different personalities. There's so many different ways to approach situations. There's so many different types of people you can work with. And when you show up as a representative of yourself in your social media or online, you find that people don't really draw into you. I know some people that are comical, funny. There's a lady named Kimberly Funk. When she posts stuff, she's always so funny. And she makes me laugh every time. I smile every time that I see her stuff. But she also gives great information, but she's also very funny. And then I might look at someone, my friend Erica, who is so insightful and soulful and always has great, great, great nuggets of truth. And so I may look at her stuff and be like, man, she makes me think differently. But they show up fully as they are. When you look at everything you're putting out there in the world, make sure that it's not an edited version of who you are. Don't do that, please, because you are truly the best person that can always show up for yourself in the best way. And very often, like I said, I just see people saying, well, I can't do this. I can't show that. I don't want to be like this because they may not think I'm too this. And I don't want to and do all of this. No, show up fully. I show up sometimes and I may not have like all my makeup. I may show up in my little t-shirt because I'm comfortable this morning. I may show up in different ways that is comfortable for who I am. And that's me. So I want to encourage you first and foremost, don't edit yourself. Okay. All right. So really quickly, I want to go over 3 quick things. And again, would love your feedback on this. One of the things that I find hinders people from really, really, really being out there and doing everything you're called to do is that you're focused on perfection. You're focused on the small things. I have found that people will spend months on a logo, months on a website, months on these different things that really and truly is not what draws people in. Yes, you should have a professional presence. I'm a marketing branding person. I know that, right? I believe in that. But I find that so often we focus on the things that really and truly don't move you forward and the things that really and truly don't matter. Because here's the thing, if you don't fully show up in the things that you're called to do, things you're supposed to do, you're going to be, in my opinion, missing out on people that really need what you have to offer. They need your gifts. They need your talents. They need the services you're coming up with. They want your creative program. They need to be a part of all that you're doing. And if you're waiting over here on all of this perfection, you're missing out on being able to be a blessing to people that really need you. I believe wholeheartedly that there are people that are assigned to work with you, that are designed to be connected to you, that are designed to bless you. And if you're over here hold up on perfection, and not fully out there, you're going to miss that. Okay. Second thing, review where your focus really is today. When I was working with a client the other day, and she was like, things are just not moving like I thought. And so we just did this focus exercise, and I wanted to see kind of where her focus really has been. And we found just how much it really wasn't on the main thing. It was on all these different things that don't move your business forward. So right now, think about it. If you take a breath, and look at your schedule over the last couple of weeks. Look at where you spend most of your time and attention. and ask yourself, are those activities really moving you forward? Are they really putting you in front of the people that you really want to serve? Are they really moving your business, nonprofit ministry forward? Look at that, review that, and then make adjustments. The third thing, I can spend all day long on this one, investing in yourself. I know that times are hard, and I know that pocketbooks are pinched a little bit, but I want to encourage you never to operate, build, grow in a space of lack mindedness. Don't ever, and I'm going to say it very strongly, don't ever say, I can't afford to do XYZ. We are all given gifts and talents for reasons. You may be the most amazing consultant in this following category, but you may also be an amazing baker over here too. Bake to help pay for the things that you're trying to invest in. Do whatever you need to do. Use the things that you're good at to help fund the things that you are called to do. I find that if you really look at where you're investing in your time, your resources, your relationships, um, you will find why you're not showing up in the ways that you really desire to show up, or why you're not able to position things the way you want to position things. I've been doing business, gosh, for maybe 26 years ish. And I can tell you now, I still invest in myself. I invest myself sometimes even when it's a stretch. But I want to say this caveat to you on investing in yourself. Please don't get caught up in what you see online when you decide to invest in either a service, program, or a person. Fact check everything. It is easy for people to post that I have clients that are making all this. I'm able to do all of that. I have this type of results. I have all this. It's easy to post something. Take that extra step and do your due diligence and talk to the people that they're saying that they did all these different things for. That to me can literally shift so much when it comes into the investment category. Fact check. And if you find that somebody really can help you and it's a stretch for you, but it's a stretch that's worth having because it can get you to the place you desire to go, then do that. When you look at where you're investing in your relationships, ask yourself, if the people that I'm around, are they helping me? Are they challenging me? Are they inspiring me? Are they really helping me get to the place where I desire to go? Are they helping me show up as my best self? Or are they just saying yes and agreeing to every single thing around me? Looking at all those components makes such a huge difference. Okay. So release anything and everything that hems you up, perfection. Look at where you're investing your time, energy, and focus at. Look at also how you're investing in yourself. And if you find that, well, Kim, right now I just can't do it, I'm going to encourage you to take that out your mouth. Please don't say what you can't do. There's so many different ways that you can do it. Even if you have to creatively do it, you can. And I'm going to tell you something too. I had a lady last year, and she was really adamant that she wanted to work with me on her branding. And she says, I know I don't have the resources to pay your full fee yet. And I said, "Okay, no problem." She said, but what I can do is $20 a week. Would you do that? And I've had colleagues before that said they would never do that because, well, I can speak for them. They said they would never do that. But what I saw was a woman who was determined, a woman that was focused, a woman that said, look, I know that I don't have this right here, but this is what I can do. Would you be willing to work with me? And I'm going to tell you, she's rocking and rolling now. And she's going to be featured in a magazine very soon. She is rocking and rolling. And I loved that she didn't allow what she thought she couldn't do to hinder her. Now, that's just an example in one aspect, but this also correlates to relationships and things in your life as well, too. So look at that, too. Where and who are you investing around in terms of spending your time? And then obviously, last thing I mentioned to you about your focus. So I wanted to talk about this today to kind of boomerang back to the first point is, and I'm going to end on this note, you are incredibly talented. You have so many gifts in you. You are designed to make an impact and to be influential into the people that you're supposed to reach out to. And I want to encourage you to let nothing stop you from fully showing up as yourself, for fully pouring into yourself so that you can really and truly show up in the ways that you desire. Each of us have a vision on what we want to grow and what we want to be. And I want to encourage you to not edit yourself. Don't let nothing hem you up. Don't let anything take your focus away from where you're designed to go. And truly pour into yourself and grow yourself, because somebody's waiting on what you have. Somebody is waiting on the gifts and talents that are literally rooted inside of you. You know, I'm in there. because I can go on this subject. I'm very passionate about it because I want to see people win. I want to see people fully show up. I want to see people really and truly build everything you desire to build. But I find that so often we allow little things to stop us. And I just want to encourage you today, don't do that. Please don't do that. I encourage you to fully step into this week, whether you focus on the small things, removing them, focus on where your focus is going, or focus on investing in yourself in one of the areas that I mentioned. I encourage you today to look at one of those areas and make a decision to do something different in that space. Okay. All right, ladies, I hope you have an amazing day. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week and your comments below. I can't wait to see what you have to share about this week about showing up. All right. Take care.